This is CSPN Sports. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na.
We got CSPN Conference Championships predictions. I am here with
Brandon Simpson.
Coach Grades.
and I'm Carter Edwards. Now let's kick it off with the ACC Championship. Coach Grades.
ACC Championship. A surprising SMU team coming over from, where were they, the AAC last year?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Southern
11-1 against Clemson, 9-3. Clemson, the perennial title contender, I guess. 3 losses this year. Man, SMU, Clemson. I'm going to go SMU.
I like that.
What do you think, Carter Edwards?
Honestly, I like SMU as a team. I feel like they're not being paid attention to enough. They're a solid team, but I also like Clemson. I feel like this is going to be a good game, in my opinion.
How about some chaos? Go Clemson. Underdog wins.
I like Clade, what's his name? Clade?
Cade Klubnik.
Yeah, I like him. I'm going to go Clemson.
All right.
So SMU just
Klubnik
came to the
loves
ACC. Their
Mustangs.
first year in the ACC. It's really cool to see a team come to a new conference and just dominate the way they have. Their only loss is to BYU, if I'm correct, which was at that time a top 10 team, which is huge for them. I'm going to go SMU mainly because I don't like Clemson, but I would love to see SMU dominate in the playoffs.
All right, now we got one of my favorite teams in college football and the AAC Conference Championship, Army versus Tulane. Brandon, what do you think?
This game will be played at West Point, unlike other conference games. It's not played at a NFL stadium.
It's going to be cold.
Playing at West Point in the cold, but
cold.
know the
Mikey Stadium.
students of Army will be hype, and I think that will be the difference. I think Army, the cadets will be hype, and I think that's going to be the difference, and Army's going to win this game versus Tulane.
Now I happen to be, like I said, a decent fan of Army. Tulane, I don't know much about Tulane, if I have to be honest. I'm a little,
They've beaten Army the last 3 times they played.
yeah, I'm a little oblivious when it comes to the Green Waves, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Green Wave, yes.
But I really like Army's, isn't Bryson Daly, right? Mm-hmm. I really like Bryson Daly. I feel like Army, they just,
23 rushing touchdowns.
Like, they're such a unique offense playbook, and I just a little biased towards Army. Give me Army. Coach?
On way to victory. That's the Army fight song. Yeah. Dad went to West Point, coached there, played there.
Shout out his dad.
So shout out Dad, OG. Got to go with Army on this one, no doubt. Not even a thought about Tulane. I think this is Army's year.
All right, now we got Texas's old conference, the Big 12. In Texas.
Are you a fan?
Played in Texas.
Might be.
Yeah, I might be a Texas fan. Who knows? Arizona State. We got 2 states. Arizona State versus Iowa State. Both 10-2. Coach, what do you think?
I think Karina just walked in. Well, in last week's college football mayhem with all the flag planting and all that stuff, Arizona State planted their Sun Devil pitchfork or trident in the middle of a turf field, and it stuck.
They had to be a little more careful with that one.
I just when the Arizona player pulled it out and they started fighting over it, I thought somebody was going to get stabbed with the
I did
trident.
too.
Straight out of Anchorman. But anyways, I think because of that, I'm going with Arizona State over the Cyclones. Going to be a good game, I think, regardless. So I think Big 12 is way underrated. I think that they might make some waves when they put a team into the football playoff. So
Now,
Arizona State.
Iowa State, they were hot. They were coming in hot.
They were the next big thing.
Yeah,
early
they
in the
were. And who did they lost to Illinois, right?
season.
One of their
I
losses.
thought it was Iowa.
It might have been Iowa, but okay.
It was Iowa. They did lose to Iowa.
Yeah, Arizona State. I like them. They went from having open kicker trials to being one of the best, debatably the best team in the Big 12. Give me Arizona State.
I also really like what happened last week. Arizona State, the mascots fought each other, and Arizona State's mascot won. That gave us kind of good luck.
That's cool.
I never really liked Iowa State this season. I'll be honest. I wasn't on the hype train. I thought they were overrated, and for that, give me our Arizona State and that running back Scatabo. He's a dog. He's been playing great this season. I also really like their coach.
Tough.
He's very into the game, and I
He's tough.
respect that.
Runs low to the ground and very hard to tackle.
Next,
We
we're
love
gonna go
coaches that are into the game.
What I think will be the game of the week. Carter probably would not say the same, but the Big Ten championship between Penn State and Oregon. What do you think, Coach, as a Penn State
Let's see
fan?
what Coach Grace says.
I'm optimistic. Oregon is good. Their front seven is defensively
Nasty.
one of the best. They're nasty.
Nasty.
This is a tough task for Penn State. As a Penn State fan, a diehard Penn State fan, and East Carolina fan. But we're not going to talk about them. They're not in the championship game. I'm going to go with Penn State field goal late to win it. Probably not a popular pick, but you know what? I'm a homer.
Hey.
That's what I'm going to do.
I like that, being a fan. I'm not a fan of any of these teams, but yeah, this is a tough one, man. Penn State, good, great team, obviously, good coaching, good team overall. Oregon is Oregon. The Ducks, like they're nice. They're looking great. I think this is a nail biter. I think it's gonna be a good game. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be Big Ten football. Give me Oregon though. Sorry, coach.
It's okay, man.
Close game though. Close game.
They are the favorite for a reason.
I really like Penn State in this game. I like Penn State's offense as a whole, running two quarterbacks, and you have a tight end that you can play at fullback,
44,
quarterback, right? One quarterback draws, or play him at tight end. I think he's a legit Heisman finalist.
I think Tyler Warren
He's not going to win
That's
by any
44,
chance,
right?
But he could be a
He's a
finalist.
dog.
Anyways, if you look at the first CSPN of the year, I said Oregon is going to win the national championship. People called me crazy. I still believe in Oregon. I love Dan Lanning. Oregon wins this game by a touchdown.
Shout out Dylan Gabriel. Now we got the Mountain West.
My favorite Group of 5 conference.
We have a team that is very popular due to their running back. Now, actually, I think
the Heisman.
I'm going to start it off. I think that's another conversation, but I think Travis Hunter is going to win. Boise State versus UNLV. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Give me Boise State. I don't really see UNLV. I'm not trying to diss them, but I don't really see them giving Boise a run for their money. So.
I'm with you 100% on that. I think that Boise State is the best Group of 5 team out there. Now that BYU's lost 3 games. Boise State is tough to beat. Their only loss is to Oregon early in the season.
Second week.
And it was close, right?
Very close, 27-24.
Yeah, Boise State wins this big.
So, last time we saw these teams play, UNLV loaded the box, put 9 people in the box just to stop Ashton Ginty, and they let Boise State's quarterback throw for 400 yards on them.
Ooh.
They're not going to be able to take the same approach
Yeah.
to this game because they know they actually want to win this one, but I don't think they're going to be ready for this offense or Ashton Ginty, who's going to go for 3 touchdowns and give Boise State an easy dub.
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
And now
the
the moment you've all
championship
been waiting for, or the moment Carter's
The
been
moment
waiting
Carter's been waiting
Carter
for.
Edwards has been waiting
From
for.
Atlanta,
The
the
SEC
SEC Championship.
The SEC Championship.
Carter, what do you think?
You know what? I'm not going to be unnecessarily biased. Texas, they did not have a great game against Georgia the first time. It's very hard to watch as a fan. I think this is going to be a good game. Georgia coming off a bad game against Georgia Tech. Now, Georgia Tech is a good football program, though. But Texas versus Georgia, obviously, give me the Longhorns. But I think it's going to be a little bit of nail-biter. Definitely not going to have any nerves left. But give me Texas by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
That's a nail
That's
biter.
not- that's not
It's a
nail
last-second touchdown.
Okay.
What do you think, Coach?
It's hard to beat a team twice. Texas playing good football right now. I'm going to go with Texas. Texas wins.
Yes.
See, it's hard. It's hard because Texas has one ranked win this season that just came last week. They looked good in that game, but the offense couldn't fully get it. I think the game should have been like 31-7.
Yes.
Regardless, I really like this Georgia team. I think they have a fire under them right now. Carson Beck has played pretty good the last few weeks after a shaky mid-season performance. My buddy Gibson Bray is a Georgia fan, so shout out Gibson Bray. I'm gonna give Texas the kiss of death, and I'm gonna choose Texas too.
Ooh, okay, unanimous Texas.
Okay. We got the Texas got the best defense in the country. They're gonna win. We do. They do.
Georgia's.
We shall find out.
We will find out
We
who
shall
wins.
find out.
This weekend. Thank you for watching CSPN Conference Championship Week. I've been Brandon Simpson,
I'm Carter Edwards. We're gonna see who gets it right.
I'm Coach Grades.
and thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching CSPN Sports.